Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and the replay today is focusing on Blastiy in the GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG, and we're on the north spawn of Highway. As many of you know, the GW Panther, built on the Panther hull, was actually not an SPG that was built during the war. It was actually a model that was made by Krupp, which Wargaming have developed into the finished product that they thought that would have been manufactured. The GW Panther often goes by the name Dracula because it looks like it has a Dracula's cape around the gun. It also has the widest traverse turret with a very, very wide field of fire, which enables it to attack multiple targets without having to move the vehicle. Now, he saw a T-67, he fired a shot in, but we don't know if there was any results. The T-67 went unsighted directly afterwards. T-71 heading down towards the farmhouses in the northwest corner into grid squares A1, B1. And he's being joined by a Skoda and looks like an IKV 103. Okay, now Blastiy's aiming at those trees. There's the usual place that any tank would go to look through and down the valley. He can't see the T-71 or the IKV, but he knows that somebody's there, because they would have to go up against those bushes to see, because they're on a little rise. Okay, no joy, nothing in sight, but he can see. Oh, no, there's a Cromwell. And that Cromwell's going down to the Hellcat and the T-71 on Blastiy's team. He can see the T-71. It is damaged. It has been hit. So he may have hit it earlier. He fires a shot. Does he? No. He's pulling back. That T-71's engaging the T-37 on Blastiy's team. Looks like T-37's going to come out of it worse. Yes, he's been destroyed. And he's aiming at this IKV, a tank destroyer. They tend to stay still for quite some time when they're firing. Blastiy fires. Round goes in, overshoots, but it's still a stun on the IKV. Now Blastiy's relocating. Yes, he got some stun damage. The IKV's been killed. Okay, he's aiming at this Scorpion sitting on the corner of the building. Rounds out, ready? Blastiy fires. Oh, my gum! He's killed the T-67! He didn't hit the Scorpion, he killed the T-67 on the corner. That T-67 must have been unsighted. My gum, that's amazing. The Scorpion driver must be thanking his lucky stars that he wasn't the target. Okay, we've got a Nashorn sitting on the rise here. Tank destroyers tend to go to this little spot here. And the shot goes in and doesn't explode. Therefore, we know it hit the Nashorn. And that T-71 appears to be trying to come up the rise on the north side. Now, Blastiy's used his right-hand mouse button to look into the town quickly. And the turret has turned to match. He can see an OI Experimental. And a little further off from that, there's an Excelsior. Okay, he's turned his attention back to the T-71, just gets taken down and killed by the IKV. There's a Jackson there as well, moving between the silos next to the railway track. Okay, he's having a look. See, can he get a shot into that Jackson? He's having a go. Oh no, it hits the silos. Okay, so he relocates, moves a little further south. Okay, he's having a look at that Scorpion again, which is getting rather close. He's sitting below the rise. So he's in cover, in defilade at the moment. The IKV on Blastiy's team can't shoot at it, can't see it. Okay, he's looking at this OI, which is trying to kill a KV-1 and a Poodle on Blastiy's team. Okay, he seems to be getting shots into them. He is, yes. Blastiy could probably help, but it would be very difficult for him to get a shot into that OI. Might do some splash damage. Oh, he's going after the Jackson. Lines the shot up where it's going to be. Round out. And a direct hit on the Jackson for 329 hit points and a stun. That's helped his team. Unfortunately, the KV-1's gone down, and the Poodle's trying to get round the coal heap, and the Poodle gets taken out by the Jackson. Okay, so the Jackson's coming around that chimney, and the OI's joining him. Blastiy's loaded. He shoots, and he kills 2 tanks with 1 shot. That's a Bombardier. He takes out the Jackson and the OI Experimental with just 1 shot. That's amazing. It seems to be celebrating. His reticule's jumping about a bit. I think he's rather enjoyed that. Okay, he's lost sight of any of the other tanks in the town at the moment. He's turned his attention back to a Skoda, which has come up the rise and is in the farm buildings around the back of the cap. And that Skoda's been taken out by the Poodle. A Crusader SP. The enemy Arty has come very close. He's just the other side of the bridge. And unfortunately the shot's obstructed because of the bridge. There's a T-150 in the town. Now he could probably get a shot into this. He's almost loaded. Almost ready to fire. Rounds out. Direct hit on the T-150 for 216 hit points. Okay, the IKV is going down there to try and get some shots in as well. There's an Excelsior trying to hide behind the buildings. And the T-150 is taken out by the M41 on Blastiy's team. Now he can't see that Excelsior. He knows he's there, but he can't see him. Now he fires a shot where it was, but it's moved forward. It's been spotted now. The Excelsior's been spotted. It's getting rather close. You may have to relocate north. Unfortunately, the enemy Scorpions come up the north side and is now up onto the rise behind the cap, and he's taken out the M41. Blastiy lines up a shot. He's being asked for help by the Poodle. He lines up a shot on the Scorpion. Rounds out. It just hits the ground, hits the trees ahead of the Scorpion. It's very difficult to shoot from a dip because it's the trajectory of the shell. The rise actually gets in the way. You need to be on equal heights to get a certainty of a shot. Likewise, he's trying to shoot this Nashorn, which is near the bridge. Let's see if he can get a shot into it. Oh no, the Nashorn's killed by the IKV. Okay, that Scorpion's now gone behind the building. That is a destructible building, so he can knock it down with a shot, and that would destroy the Scorpion's cover. But I think Blastiy wants to get a shot and splash the Scorpion. Now he's extending the aim past the building to see, can he get a shot over the top? No. It appears if he fires now, he will knock that building flat. There'll be no cover there whatsoever. He's trying the back. Hopefully the Scorpion will move past the building and then he can get a clean shot into him. Or if he backs away, that would be a good idea, yes. He backs away and Blastiy knocks the building down. Okay, it looks to me like the Scorpion's going to hide behind that wreck. Okay, and Blastiy's taken a hit from the... it looks like that was a hit from the enemy Crusader, who's nearby now. Yes, he's received a hit and a hit from the Excelsior. They're getting very close. They've spotted him. He needs to jinx and he needs to get into that dip quickly to avoid being seen again. They're just too close, the enemy. And there's a gorilla there as well now, been spotted. Blastiy's trying to aim beyond that wreck to get at the Scorpion. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of that barn left, and that's obstructing the shot. Okay, he fires, but unfortunately, it's wasted. Now he's moving north again, trying to get into the dip, trying to get a better angle on the Scorpion. It looks like the IKV is defending his rear. Let's have a look. Can he get a shot into that Scorpion? Probably not. The red line shows it's obstructed. It's more than likely going to hit the building in front of the Scorpion, not the Scorpion itself. Now we need that Scorpion. No, he can loop it over the building now. He's just adjusted the aim. The green line has extended, but it halts at the wreck, which shows the shell would probably hit the wreck. Unfortunately, something adjusted his aim there, and his reticule enlarged. He needs that reticule to dial in again. It is. He's ready. Ah, the fence went down. It looks like the Scorpion pulled back a little. There was a clue. When the Scorpion went unsighted, some fence posts went down. Yes, the Scorpion was backing off. Okay, that means he can hit the Scorpion now, definitely, but he needs to reload. It's 10 seconds to go. Oh, the Gorilla's been seen. Blastiy's aiming at the Gorilla. And the Gorilla takes down the IKV-90. That's terrible. That means the south route is now open to the enemy. And he lines up a shot on the Excelsior. He can hit it. And he kills the Excelsior for 95 hit points. That's great. That's really helped. But he's still got that Gorilla and the Crusader SP to the south. And the Scorpion to the west. The enemy's down to 3 vehicles. Those 2 artillery and the Scorpion. The Poodle's defending Blastiy against that Scorpion. Blastiy takes a line up on the Scorpion again. Gets ready to shoot. Still that wreck in the way. And the Poodle takes down the Scorpion. That's great. That means that it's now even scores. Oh my god, the Poodle's been killed. The Poodle's been taken out by the Crusader. That means it's just Blastiy versus 2 SPGs. But we know that that Gorilla took a really bad hit from the IKV. And he's almost got no hit points whatsoever. So even a RAM would kill that Gorilla. As for the Crusader SP, we estimate that he's probably got very low health as well. But the question is he still there? He might have moved by now. Okay, can't see the Gorilla yet. At least the enemy can't see him whilst he's behind that bush. But he's going to have to move soon. Three minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. Still no sign. Trouble is, you see, the cap is further up the hill. To the west, and so he's going to have to go up the hill to spot anything in the cap. We're certainly not hearing any warning that anyone is in the cap at the moment. But if... Oh, the Gorilla's been seen! He's off to his left. He aims a shot, fires it manually, and he kills the Gorilla for 26 hit points. A splash kill would have done the business. And the Crusader fires a shot in, but it's too late. He's moved already. That's the thing, you've got to move the moment you fire, the moment you're spotted. If there's an enemy artillery aiming at you and another shot goes in and misses, and Blastiy's almost reloaded. Now the question is, which way should he go? Should he go down the railway tracks or back to the cap? Those shots could have come in from either direction. He's headed back to the cap. And there's the Crusader's been seen. He's fired into Blastiy. Blastiy lines up a shot, fires and kills the Crusader, 44 hit points. And that's won the battle. Amazing. What a result. And here we have the end of battle stats. It was a first class tanker for the GW Panther for Blastiy, a bruiser medal, a duelist because he suffered damage from 2 enemy vehicles that he fought against and defeated. A Bombardier for killing the OI and the Jackson in the factory complex. The Starks medal for receiving 2 hits, but losing 2/3 of his hit points in the process. And the counter battery for killing the Gorilla and the Crusader SP, which was the entire enemy artillery force. The high caliber for scoring the most damage, and the Top Gun for killing 6 of the enemy. What a score. Okay, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's 1,937 hit points, 6 kills, he was the highest on that, and base XP earned of 980. Okay, if we look at the detailed report, he fired 20 rounds, 7 were direct hits, 7 penetrations, 6 were splash. He did damage of 1,937, and of that 1,867 was more than 300 meters. The difference being the Gorilla and the Crusader SP, which were much closer. He received 2 hits, 2 penetrations, and received 2 hits by way of splash damage as well. Enemy vehicles damaged, destroyed, 10 vehicles damaged, 6 destroyed, and damage to enemy vehicles stunned by him was 488, and he did 7 stuns, and he defended the cap for 21 points. He has a premium account, so he earned 35,442 credits. After deductions for the repairs and the ammunition, he has a deficit of 10,185 credits, but his XP earned was 1,470, and he has a personal reserves bonus. He took home 2,940 XP. So well done, Blastiy. That was a very interesting battle, and you certainly hauled away a very nice number of medals there. If you enjoyed this battle, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I will see you in the next replay.